So why am I talking so much about celebrating your wins, right? One of the things I keep saying is that I keep telling you guys, make sure to acknowledge your wins. We have a lot of, big athletes, big entrepreneurs. It's it's a hype right now saying that, no, I never celebrate my wins. There's always a next, blah, blah, blah. And I'm the first to say after a done, there is always a next. But to get it done, I first need to celebrate it. Celebration is part of being a done. And celebration doesn't mean that just because I, made a sale or won a dance competition, a celebration doesn't mean that I need to go out and party for 5 days and then slack for an additional 3 because I'm so hungover. What I mean is a celebration, it can be an internal celebration. You acknowledge the fact that you did it, and then you move on. And how do you acknowledge that? It could be as little as writing it down. But at least I'm writing it down. At least I'm acknowledging where I was, and now that I took the step to get to another level, and in order for me to do that, I can then go to that next step. Acknowledge your wins, because it's impossible to build up something that you didn't acknowledge, right? So if you want to be more confident, and maybe one of the things that you were doing today was that you said hi to someone in the elevator. Maybe you asked the cashier in the store you've been going through to the last 5 years. Maybe you asked her, how are you doing today? Those small wins matters, because you put those small wins into your cookie jar. If you don't know what your cookie jar is, comment the word cookie jar and I'm going to explain that to you in another video. And you put those things in your cookie jar, and then you can start to build off that, all right? I make sure to acknowledge at least 3 wins of my day every day, put myself in a positive state. I do this inside of my 3X journal. I highly suggest you do the same. If you don't know what the 3X journal is and you want to know, comment the word 3X journal and I record an additional video for that. Make sure to acknowledge your wins. It's super important, because you cannot build on top of wins that you didn't acknowledge. And remember, as always, by dancers for dancers.